Craft club, craft club. We're all gonna craft at Kevin's craft club. You will craft, and I will craft, and we'll all craft because it's craft club. We'll all craft because it's craft club. Ooh, ooh, yeah. That kind of hurt my throat a little bit. I'm not warm. You probably heard I was going to go for the high notes, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe you should not try for the high note. Hey, Pops. Pop's arms in the shot. He wanted to be the star of this, but listen, I'm the star. I think I knocked the camera here. So how are you? This is the last Saturday of April for our May memes theme and the last day of our themes. We're not gonna do themes anymore. We're just gonna see what y'all make throughout the month and maybe do the updates. Maybe do the updates less, because putting together my little picture thing. Okay, again, didn't eat, didn't have enough caffeine, did not prepare for this, except making this slideshow. That's the word. I made a little slideshow, and it was a little bit of work, and I was like, maybe this is every other month now that we don't have themes, because I'm lazy. That's why this craft club has no edits in it. There's no cuts. It's just like a podcast kind of thing that you put on in the background. And I think we should just start and look at your stuff because it's all beautiful. I do like that you sent me stuff though. If there was a way to compile them in an easier way, that would be better. Then we could do it every week. Right now I'm like, listen, I have no ambition. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm like, what is life? What is life? I'm depressing y'all already. Okay, let's look. Oh no, I ruined it. See, this is the thing. I screw it up. It doesn't work. It's fine. Here we go. Beginning with Kendall's Creations. Look at that. A frog and a rabbit. Beautifully done. I am not good with amateur stuffies. You'll see mine in a second. Not great. This, professional. Something you would see at a craft, store. Market. Market was the word I was going for. I really should eat before I do these and have like a cup of tea and think about what I'm gonna say, but there's also like this loveliness to just be like, gonna turn on the camera, gonna film the thing, and then you see me completely struggling as opposed to like edited videos of other YouTubers and social media people. I mean, also on my shorts and my reels and stuff, I don't really, like that's kind of edited. I sometimes do a lot of takes of those. Sometimes I don't. Went off on a rant. Let's see. Oh, Ellie, this is an update from Ellie. This is Ellie's Squadron Rogue update. We saw the man with his shoulders. Oh, I cut it off. Did I cut it off? No. Okay. And then it's an ongoing project that is going to become a Star Wars blanket, and it's going so well. Look at that. I don't have the patience for that. Like, even you'll see what I made this my main meme. I did not have the patience to do it. I made a video of it too, of course, as you know. I always have to turn one thing into more than one, form of social media because well, the algorithm demands it. We have to feed the algorithm. Okay, Karen's Creations. I love a granny square and a rainbow one. And that looks like you changed the color and it was not color changing yarn, which is a lot of work. Good for you. I don't do that. I like the color changing yarn because I'm lazy. And this beautiful cat sweater. I love it. And those are little paws, right? Those are little paws like holding you and scratching up your shirt. That's so cute. What a cute design. Love cats, allergic, deeply allergic, but I love them, but deeply allergic. And people are like, take medication, Kevin. No, no amount of medication. Like I walk into a place that has had a cat and like eyes puffy, nose dripping. It's a nightmare. People don't believe that allergies can be that bad. Even with medication, it can. It can. But I want to hug them, but I'm allergic. Okay. Nicola's Clapochet. Look at these with special guests. Look at that little sassy dog being like, hey, look at that. And also Easter eggs. Look at those Easter eggs. Those are super cute. I don't even know how you would make that. Do you splatter the paint? Those look really, really cute. I did not do anything for Easter. I stayed in because children and families everywhere. So I did not have an Easter that I celebrated. I didn't even wear my Easter hat. I should have worn my Easter hat anyway. Okay, Sue is making this beautiful sweater. Look at those granny squares. I love them. Also love the rug. P.S. Love the vintage style rug. And then starting to make socks, which we've talked about, I cannot make. I don't want to go down that route because I think there's so much sadness in my life already. I don't want to also fail at making socks. That would just be too much. But these socks are great. Kathy is starting a sweater. It looks like this is the pattern. So hopefully we're going to get updates. Kathy, keep updating us on this beautiful sweater that you're making. That looks really cute. That looks super cute. And I like the color. It's very summery. The world needs more color. Guys, I've said this before, guys have the worst fashion in the world. Everything is dark. You walk into H&M, it's like beige and black, and I hate it. And so when I see color, I'm like, this is what guys need to take. We need color. Oh, Bonnie made a little octopus. Look at that, that's so cute. And I love how you curled the tentacles. I went to the aquarium the other day. I have a video that I'm gonna upload, the Vancouver Aquarium. It was incredibly expensive. There's surge pricing. Like depending on the day, you could have, you could pay up to $50. I paid $50 to go to an aquarium and it's quite small, but it's historical. It's one of those things of like, oh, I grew up there. I want to go back, remember my youth when I had more joy in my life. I'm okay, y'all. I'm not that depressed today. I just need to eat. I need to have some caffeine in me. It's like, you know, when the first, like you don't talk all day and then you start talking and you like try and talk and you're like, oh, like you need to warm up the talking sometimes. I've not been outside of the house. I've not seen anyone I know. I went to the gym in this building and I didn't see anyone I knew. And so this is the first time I'm talking. I think maybe that's why. It's not so much the food, it's that this is the first time I'm talking in the day and I'm like, what are words? Okay, Bonnie's octopus. Kirsten made this cute shawl. I love that. And then what I think is really smart is she's made these like soap bags, which I really love. That's a great way to carry your soap around, especially if you're traveling. And I love the ribbing on that. That one on the far corner of the screen, what is it, right, left, could be like green and then could be a Christmas tree. It looks like with the ribbing, you know. Nicola made, I'm not even reading properly. Nicole made a Yoda. Look at that cute little Yoda. I love that. Look at the smile. I love the ears. Very cute. I think Nicole also made, yes, also made iPod holders, which is so smart. I love that. You know, we got to make the world more crochet-y. Make the world more crochet-y. Carla has been making her Taylor Swift dress, and I could not get the whole shot in for some reason because, I don't know, it wouldn't download. Can you hear my stomach? My stomach's like, eat, Kevin. And you know who else ate? Carla and this beautiful dress, Taylor Swift inspired dress. Love it. It's so intricate. Y'all are like spending time on your stuff, and I am impressed and love it. Sorry, I doubled up one of them. Okay. And here finally is Hook and M's creation. These are so cute, intricate again. Look at that crochet. I love that little rug. So talented, all of you. Oh, now I'm gonna show you my... I was, as you know, making a maybe for my May memes, and this is how it turned out. Okay. So what I did here was I used this yarn, and there will be a video coming out about this, but basically I used this eyelash yarn that I had bought from a previous video. I think I bought it at like Craft Warehouse or whatever that place is called in the Pacific Northwest. And I wanted to use it, so I put a few stripes in. It looks really messy and weird. And then I made little wings and then little antennas. And this is just a button that I've had. I've used it on a couple of my stuffies because I like that I don't have to put the eyes on, because as we know, eyes are very expensive. So that's my maybe. There we go. Exclusive Kevin creation. So I've had a weird couple of days, but I'm going through it. You know what it is? It's like I'm starting to feel the pressure of not working, and because as a lot of you know, it's been a really kind of rough couple of years for me, and I'm starting to feel like my savings dwindle, and so I actually just before I got on this to film, I started. I sold stocks, which, as you probably can guess, this is the worst time in the recent history to sell stocks. But I really needed the money because I, as you know, have been making a film on my iPhone, and I'm now at the point where I am about to have to pay a sound mixer. And it really was that was the impetus, that I was like, okay, I need the money for that. But then I was also like, I'm selling at like the worst time possible, and it's a lot of money for me, but I cannot afford it otherwise. So I'm coming off of like the weirdest situation of just like the stocks are the lowest it's been in years. But I needed the money. It's not a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money in stocks, but it was supposed to be my rainy day fund, and I think it's a rainy day. I've not worked in a long time. But the one thing I want to say before my time runs out here is that I am making t-shirts for people to buy, which I think will be fun. I'm working with this company. I would say partnering, but I don't think it's really considered partnering, but there's this company that like is taking my designs. I literally drew with crayon. And then like sent them a picture of like this crayon picture, and they're gonna turn it into a design, not by AI. I double checked and made sure that they're not using AI, but then it will be on sale very soon. They want it to be on sale by next week. And I'm like, I don't know, I have to get the product and make sure it's good and like, you know, wear it in a video. But all that to say, it's time. You'll be able to wear a crochet t-shirt. And the other shirt is gonna say crochet all day. I'm leaning into the crochet de-influencer. And then hopefully in the future, I'll be able to make other t-shirts as my videos go. But I'm gonna continue this off camera. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna talk to people so words come out of my mouth easier. And I'm going to sing this final song, final version in this video of Craft Club, Craft Club. We're all gonna craft because it's Craft Club. You will craft and I will craft, and we'll all craft because it's Craft Club. Have a good week. Bye.